Contagious yawning, that doesn't mean you're bored or rude when you yawn in a meeting because someone else did. It means your brain just ran a program called the asterisk mirror neuron response. These are brain cells that fire both when you do an action and when you watch someone else do it. Basically, your brain rehearsing empathy in real time. Researchers at Baylor University found people who yawn back more are often scoring higher on empathy tests, not lower on attention. So next time you catch a yawn across a Zoom call, that's not rudeness leaking out. That's your social wiring working exactly as designed. Which is a nice thought, until you remember dogs catch yawns from humans too, so maybe empathy just runs in fur as well as skin. Cracking your knuckles. Ever had someone flinch when you crack your knuckles like you just committed a crime? You didn't. That sound is asterisk tribonucleation, the moment gas bubbles collapse inside the fluid that lubricates your joints. A 2015 University of Alberta study actually filmed it happening in real time with an MRI, and it turns out the pop is basically a tiny bubble popping inside your own hand. No cartilage damage, no arthritis link that's ever been proven, despite what every worried grandmother has claimed since the 1970s. It's just your joints venting pressure like a tiny bottle of soda. Talking to yourself out loud, that's not a sign something's wrong with you. It's called asterisk self-directed speech. And psychologist Lev Vygotsky mapped it out decades ago as a tool kids use to think out loud before they learn to do it silently. Turns out adults never really stop, we just get self-conscious about it. Studies out of the University of Wisconsin found people who talk themselves through a task, like hunting for lost keys, find the object faster than people who search in silence. Your mouth is basically a second processor for your brain, running in parallel to keep you on track. Getting chills from music you know that shiver down your spine during the perfect chorus, the one that makes the hair on your arms stand up? Neuroscientists call it asterisk frisson, and it happens when a song violates your expectations just enough to surprise your brain. A key change, a sudden silence, a vocal run you didn't see coming. Your brain reacts to that surprise almost like a mild threat response, dumping a small hit of dopamine into your system, the same reward chemical involved in eating good food. A study out of USC found only about 2/3 of people experience frisson regularly, and it's linked to higher scores in a personality trait called openness to experience. So if a song ever physically given you goosebumps, that's basically your brain applauding. The falling feeling right before you sleep, that jolt where you're drifting off and suddenly feel like you're falling off a cliff, and your whole body jerks awake? That's a asterisk hypnic jerk, and it's one of the most common things the nervous system does that nobody talks about. As you fall asleep, your brain temporarily misreads the muscles relaxing as actual falling, and fires off a last-second catch-yourself signal. Like a glitch left over from when your ancestors slept in trees and a muscle going slack really did mean danger. Cringing at old memories, replaying an awkward thing you said in 3rd grade at 2 a.m. is called asterisk the spotlight effect, discovered by psychologist Thomas Gilovich. And here's the twist: nobody remembers it the way you do. His research found people massively overestimate how much others noticed or remember their mistakes, because we're all starring in our own mental movie and assuming everyone else is watching. The cringe spiral is basically proof your brain never fully turned off its self-monitoring camera, even for something that happened 20 years ago. Singing louder in the shower, that's not vanity, that's asterisk acoustics doing you a favor. Tiled bathrooms create flat surfaces that reflect sound instead of absorbing it, adding natural reverb that makes your voice sound fuller and richer than it actually is. It's the same trick concert halls use, just with less budget and more shampoo. Déjà vu, that eerie feeling that you've lived this exact moment before, right down to the words someone's about to say. Neuroscientists think it happens when your brain's memory checking system, centered in the asterisk hippocampus, briefly misfires and tags a brand new moment as a memory instead of a fresh experience. A study out of Colorado State University found up to 2/3 of people experience it at least once, most often in their teens and 20s, when the brain's memory circuits are still being fine-tuned. It's less a glimpse into another timeline, and more your brain's spell check glitching for half a second. Phantom phone vibrations, checking your pocket because you swore you felt a buzz, only to find no notification at all. Psychologists call this asterisk phantom vibration syndrome, and one Indiana University study found nearly 9 out of 10 college students experience it regularly. Your brain has gotten so good at pattern matching for that specific sensation that it starts triggering false alarms, the same way a smoke detector goes off from burnt toast. It's not paranoia, it's your nervous system being a little too dedicated to its job. Over-explaining a simple no. Ever turned down a party invite with a 3-sentence excuse when "I can't make it" would have done? That's your brain running an old asterisk social safety script, built back when getting kicked out of the group could genuinely threaten survival. Even now, Saying no can register in the brain a little like risking rejection, so people over-justify to soften it, even total strangers, even over text. It's not weakness, it's a few 100,000 years of tribal wiring refusing to believe the stakes have gotten lower.